Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another World Predictions video. Okay, so I know something's going on before I've even started. My face was, I tried to do the video before and my face went very long. Not mine at all. I have a full moon face, shall we say, at times. So that was kind of odd. A lot of energy coming in from the left here. On the camera itself as well, there's a face on the camera to the side trying to come in the screen. I can see the energy at the side, and I can see the features. I don't know who it is, but interesting. They want to talk about Trump and Greenland, I've been told. Okay, interesting, because I wasn't expecting to be on here. Do you want these or those ones? All right, okay. Because I've just been finished the first draft of my research proposal, and I'm going out later to, if the rain keeps off and the thunder keeps off, to edit it. So I just heard, before you go out, please do a video. So, and that's now what it is. So let's have a look. We have, here we go again. Reptilian. So we can take that as conspiracy here. Okay, I'm being told. The ascended. The reptilian ascended, the conspiracy of ascended, or people who believe they are ascended in the world. I'm seeing Trump. Depth charge. Now that is... I've had it in relation to this odd vision I have of being underwater in a submarine and all sorts. If you want to know more about that, go to the previous videos and check out the Substacks and my LTX video about it. But in this case, the depth charge means lighting a fire. Just heard that very clearly, lighting a fire with Denmark. Okay. And we have... Ooh! Planets are aligned for something. I'm being told they mean countries. I don't understand. Saturn in particular. I don't know. We'll find out more what they're trying to refer to there. And we've got ice storms. So it's to do with securing energy, I'm being told. Securing energy in the Arctic region. An energy supply of something. I mean, it's to do with security, I know, but there's something about energy as well. Energy security. I don't fully understand that, but, their message. AI, artificial intelligence, strength, and AI strength. Odd. Oh, look, we've got the submarine again as well. Now, I've talked about the submarines that are up there, missiles, everything, yeah? And if there's World War III, the Middle East will escalate something and bring it to the fore and cause a war. But also in the Arctic, I say submarine with 2 missiles. I say North Korean involvement. I've been saying this for ages. Chinese, Russian. Okay? We've got fabric of reality. Creating a different fabric of reality. I think we've got 2 messages going on here. 2 more and then we'll go for it. Pleiadian and the Eye. Messages are from them. Just put them there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, one more. Oh, we've got the symbol that they still haven't given me the full details of. Okay. Okay, which ones? These ones or those ones? Those ones. I'm going to see what I can see as well. So I'm just going to... Well, I'll do that in a moment. I want to just say thank you to all of my new subscribers. Welcome in. Thank you to those of you who are returning and supporting me all this time. To all of my members, to all of you who are members of Volcana in particular now, where we do the discussion group. Once I get a number on there, we can do discussions about all of the messages. We'll do a live, okay? So check that out. Thank you to those of you going to my INKITT page for my books, reading them. What else do I have to? And my Substacks. Thank you so much for supporting them as well. If you haven't already, details are in the description. We've already got noise here. We had odd noises this morning as well. Bags moving that shouldn't move and all sorts, so something's going on. Anyway, just to let you know, I'm Sarah Curran Ross. I'm a psychic medium, empath, channeler, author, hopefully prospective PhD student. Fingers crossed. Okay, on cryptids and folklore in the US and the UK, creepy camping, all that kind of stuff, all the folklore is being created on media like this, the devil. So this is doubt. This is somebody reading from the pages of a book as well, believing they have rights, constitutional rights to something, or the right to take something, because it. I stood Trump. Okay. Taking what is not theirs. I heard. A friendship that will turn sour with Europe. Ooh, there's going to be some trouble there with friendship turning sour. And we've got a trickster. Give me what I want. He's in trickster energy again, Trump. I've seen that he's been inciting US citizens in Greenland to do campaigns, just like the Russians, really, that, to get them to go to the US. That's invasion, that's setting things up for invasion. The US is not supposed to do stuff like that. None of us are. We're supposed to have grown out of that, but clearly not. As I say, those who do not read history are doomed to repeat it. Yeah, children of the night. I heard spies. That's going to have a very dim view. There's going to be a dim view of that in Europe, because that's stepping on sovereign rights. It's like with the Falklands, when the Falkland crisis happened and Argentina invaded the Falkland Islands, saying they were theirs and what have you, and la-di-da, back in 1982 when I was a very young child. They were asked, the islanders were asked, do you wish to remain English or British, or do you not mind us letting these islands go and you being under Argentinian rule? The islanders said no, they wish to remain British. That's why a task force was sent out by Margaret Thatcher. Okay? So, it's there's a lot of influence in. I can't remember the blinking point I was going to make there. There was a big point, so it'll come back. But basically, this is about, if people don't have leanings that way and they want to stay with the mother state, if you like, then you have to respect that. You shouldn't be walking in on people's countries. You shouldn't be doing anything into their country, inciting different, I don't know what I'm saying here. You know what I'm talking about. You shouldn't be doing it. It's disgusting. You're calling Russia for going into Ukraine, but you're doing it. You shouldn't be doing things like that. It's obvious. It's feeding. There is this grandiose, I'm being told, grandiose energy of wanting to be emperor of the world. Those days have gone. Those days have gone, and there's a scrabble for this dominant, toxic male power. Now, we have male and female within us, okay? So there's this toxicity of wanting to be on the top. That has to go. That's going to be put down very quickly, I'm told. Very quickly. Okay? There's a feeding of that. You know, if the people in Greenland had said, well, actually, blah, 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 then there's some discussion there, but still, it's still wrong. No. But they're trying to influence. That's no better than Russia. I'm sorry. I can't stand J.D. Vance. I'm sorry, I can't. Fire. Yeah, fire in the hold, I'm hearing. It's really interesting. Somebody said when I did my big video yesterday, that in the adverts, and I didn't see them, there were 2 adverts that came on straight after that were all about fire engines and alarm bells going, and school bell going, everything. My son went to work today and the alarm went off again. So there is definitely, this is alarm bells. This is breeding a sentiment that people can invade again. It's all World War II stuff. Before I came on, I got 20. That's what I heard in my head. There is a massive war coming. It's like, look at these flames, you know, the windmill, yeah? Fanning these flames out over the world, fires. It's like allies are going to be breaking down. There's a massive disruption here. 2 more of these. And somebody's feeding off this. Illness. Something about illness. Ooh, causing illness. Famine, I suppose. No, I'm being told it's not that. Earn a mask. Somebody's trying to break somebody down to, we keep getting this intruder thing, break somebody down to the point that they just give up and give in. And that's what Trump is doing here all the time. Wanting more rights, wanting more, I'm seeing like arteries and feeders going out to other countries and controlling industry more. It's getting on megalomaniac level. In fact, they're showing me bloody film again. Oh no, it's not that one. Moonraker. The baddie in Moonraker. I don't know why, because I can't remember the story. I know it's in space and Austin Powers took that one off. But that's what I'm saying. One more. It's a chain event. Curse. And there's so many people working behind the scenes with information to bring him down. And it's been stopped. It's been blocked. It's got 9 lives, that man. So far. But it's coming. Just have to remain patient. Help me. Help me secure the future of the world. Help me. Fake. Okay. Somebody's asking for help and it's insincere. So who is this? We've got a lot about, look at this, it's the exorcist and we've got the devil here. Right, I'm saying church, I'm saying Russian Orthodox Church. The heck's that all about? Fire in the hold. They just keep saying fire in the hold. A sun. Right, okay, I'm going to close my eyes and see what I can see. Okay, it's just easier to do this. These cards are representation of the channeled messages that I'm getting. I am going to be starting my tarot class shortly on there as well, once I get this proposal put in. Okay, that's on the other new membership I've got. What have I called that? The Eye. Okay, what am I saying now? I heard France, Germany, UK. Right, okay. Do you know what they're giving me? And it's a chord. And they're playing the song Dancing in the Streets. Where is it? Can you take me to it, please? Dancing in Chicago, dancing in New Orleans. I had a tap there, something about New Orleans. A monster is uncovered in New Orleans. Where is it? There you go. Now I've got dance hall days. What's that bike? It's playing away in my hair like loudly. I haven't heard it for a while. Wang Chung, I think it was somebody like that. Making somebody dance around them, pussyfoot around them, while putting the knife in and going behind their back with Russia. And this is Trump. Okay. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. We've got the sun here. Climate change, I'm hearing. I'm going to see if you're going to show me any images, or you're not doing that? I'm saying a very old book, like a history book, like somebody journaling. Somebody's journaling, putting out, but it's now a book. It's going to be some very Mike Pence. I don't know what Mike Pence is doing, but he keeps coming up, doesn't he? He just keeps coming out of the woodwork, so I'm not sure quite what's going on. Dancing around a subject, not giving the full truth about something that went on in the past. The dangerous exploits of Donald Trump must be stopped. It's like he's causing a tremor, an earthquake. There may be an earthquake. To show displeasure at what's happening. Something coming up from the ground. I'm seeing a lot of oil. Remember, we've got all these big events coming. Something about climate change, backtracking on climate change, causing another stir in the world. Coming out with stupid remarks about it or something like that, I'm getting. Two of Swords. In two minds about something. Creating another fear, giving ICE more powers is coming in the next 2 weeks. But he won't get his way on the bank and the Federal Reserve. He will not get his way. She will remain, I've forgotten her name. She will remain in power. There. Two of Coins, yeah. Juggling. There's some justice here. Look at that. Courts involved. Somebody's about to be found out about something. Doing something dangerous through hacking. This could be anonymous. Referring to them. Now, I know this anyway, but they've said terrorist groups are on the rise again. Right, there's a growing dissatisfaction in the south of the UK that will surface soon. Before the end of the summer. I think they mean before the end of September, even though it's actually the autumn in September. On the 1st of September, technically, but we still have hot weather, so. The Hanged Man, something is in a stalemate. Illness. Somebody is suffering from an illness and being worn down. I still get Zelensky. I just heard something odd. And Netanyahu will be uncovered for his crimes. Okay. Crimes against humanity. There will be a trial, whether it's here or in the ethers, I don't know. But there will be a trial for what he's done. But there's definitely wearing people down, wearing light workers down. Right, okay, so this is kind of weird. So this is the Exorcist film. I can see the eyes. That means spirit's over it, over the card, and the eyes are going, watching something walk backwards and forwards across a boundary, trying to get in, trying to find a way in. It's something coming through the dark web, trying to come in to something, rearrange it. rearrange it. Help me. I just heard there's a fire coming. I keep getting there's a fire coming. And I see the world scorched. It won't stop. Ace of Coins. Somebody says this is some money. It's to do with energy. I don't know why. Something to do with energy in the Arctic. Not just security and stability, obviously, here. And we've got moving ahead. He's doing this in another country. They're not giving me where it is, but doing this in another country. I keep getting something about France. Just heard, Anonymous finds a source of the damaged US election. They're closer than you think. All leads through, they're following the money. Kind of following the money. Okay. Whew. All right, let's got these one. Oh, no, yeah, all right. Put them to one side. Okay. What is that? Oh, okay. No, you want them off the top. Right, we've got under the water, cube. I got a very interesting message yesterday about that, but it's not for this one. Firestorm. There's a fire coming in. Now, I was talking about the Jesus cube. I'd like to know. Sounded like somebody crying somewhere. There's no one upstairs and there's no one outside here. That's bizarre. I just heard leave me alone. Who am I talking to, please? Janice. The network's down. Wandering about in the dark. I'm seeing somebody doing this in the dark, in the middle of it. They're in a very dark place. Gaza. I am a journalist. I am in the dark. I am hidden in the dark. Help me, help me. I've been told I'm going to hear more voices crying out to me. People are crying out. Oh God, okay. I'm just seeing loads and loads of people. I had this experience in Birmingham. I think I wrote a thing on Substack about it. I was in this place, Fumo, which is a restaurant in the bar. It's in Selfridges in Birmingham. And it's in the Bull Ring. We call it the Bull Ring because it's this massive, this pedestrianised area in this massive shopping centre with all these really exclusive shops in it. It's fantastic. And I was sitting in there and all of a sudden I noticed a spirit in rags crouched down the table, and I started to see more and more of them. And then I thought, what the heck is that? I saw a few people. Because there wasn't many people in the, it was late in the day. Then we actually went for a meal to somewhere else, and it was just across from this church. The church had no graveyard, nothing. And all of a sudden I started to see more of these people in rags around me. And it was really disturbing. And I started to feel this overwhelming energy. And why the heck is she wearing a... Never mind. There's more movement here now. What happens in the reading is part of the reading. But all of these people and what have you, and I thought, oh couldn't stand it. There were so many of them. They were all looking at me. They were all crawling towards, crawling and doing this. And then I found out, my son's friend, he said, oh yeah, there were a load of bodies dug up under the bull ring before they put it. There was about 2,000, and they'd all been buried, and they were like buried on top of each other and all sorts. And they were from it was an overflow graveyard. And then some had been buried in mysterious circumstances, and also some of them had, a lot of them were children. Some of them had their hands missing and things like that. It was very, and it's almost like I can see this wall here and all these people, and they're coming towards me. They want a healing? What am I supposed to do? I don't know, but there's a lot of people coming forward who are not sure where they are and their souls that need to be passed on. Well, just tell me what I need to do. Not on here. Okay. So, let's carry on though, but there are going to be... I'm going to get more disturbances there. Oh, great. The Angelic Council. Well, you know, if I can help, I'll do anything. I'm so disgusted what's going on there. But I think they're coming back as well to show people that what's going on, it's history repeating itself. It's disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful. Something about the sun. A warning about the sun. The sun is burning too hotly. There's a lot of messages coming through here. Firestorms. More fires. The Mississippi's banks are about to burst. I'm getting that again. Right, we've got something from the Angelic Council. What else? Oh, Christ. Ascended Master. Contact. Ignition, I want to say. Ignite. Igniting a fire of retribution. I'm seeing lava everywhere. The streets running with lava, fire. Sicily needs to watch. But there's something about Vesuvius and Pompeii. Something like that is happening. Or going to be happening. I don't know, but there is a lot of earthstorm. Remember, we got that yesterday. Is there anything else? It's almost like, am I getting second coming if you're a Christian? Put your own name here, you know, for whatever religion you are. Ignite. It could be something about religion. Danger. Will Robinson. The Creator. Alright, let me do that again. This is a warning from the Creator of what's to come. Sphere. We keep getting this off-world AI and on-world AI, Athos. Yeah, confirmation there, you see. Traitor. This might be the name of somebody as well. The net. Somebody on the net. Could be. Putting something in a net, catching people up in a net. Fishing. Loaves and fishes, Jesus. Disciples. Cult. Oh! Wasn't that cult? What did they call it? The Jesus cult or something? That was in the UK. I saw a thing about it yesterday. Cults on the rise. I don't know if that's on the rise again. Danger. Planning something. There's a cult planning something. Oh, God. Jim Jones style. Leader. Secret leader. Secret organisation. Illuminati, I've just heard. On Earth. To create chaos. We've been getting this for years. Prison of chaos. chaos prison, to keep us trapped in a chaos prison and in the same cycle. Yeah. Off-world. Hellfire. This is affecting off-world as well. And we've got Storm Earth. And that's literally what's coming in. They won't stop warning about that. Anything else? No. Okay. Okay, you want it? Let's use these and then we'll close it out. And what else is coming? Sorry, I don't know what's going on here. Sorry, I must have a quick look. All right, okay. It's all right, it's not serious. Reaper. Change here. Death. Oh, that's right. I saw death walking around the room last night. I've had it when I've been in the town. There's a big change coming, as we know. Trump's going to cause a big change. A riot. Okay, where's this riot? Anything? There's guidance. There's darkness. Somebody's going to appear as a light out of the darkness. The sun in the darkness will shine in the dark. I'm seeing an eclipse. There's something happening on the first eclipse. A riot. Different areas around the US. And I heard London erupts. Okay, so we've got apothecary cabinet. Various reasons, various different reasons going on here. It is part of the chaos. We have to examine how we think, work, believe. Okay. Yeah, maple tree. There is a change coming that is so big it will shift all that exists. I started to come into being last night, and we had various things occur. Journalist wishes to speak. Okay. Can you tell me what? I'm going to close my eyes, see what I get here. I'm being shown a partridge. I'm being shown... Oh, no, it's not. Is it grouse or partridge? Partridge. But then I'm seeing grouse whiskey. Somebody's drinking whiskey. A lot of whiskey. I don't know if there's something happening with whiskey here. Tennessee whiskey I'm getting now. Whiskies. There's a card with whiskey on here. Is that what you're referring to? Okay, I'm listening. Can't close my eyes because I'll say more. I'm seeing a flood coming through a canyon, the Hoover Dam bursting, which I got before as well. This person's not coming through to me. They want to come through, but they're not saying anything. Because they're in the dark, they can't find you. I don't know if there's going to be something like Whiskey Wars or whatever. I don't know what's going on. But, you know, anything can happen. We've got Fireside. And I'm seeing that Banksy thing of a Molotov. The Banksy drone. There's definitely riots coming in here. Fueled by whiskey? I don't know. We've got Whiskey Wars. Like the ice cream wars. Do you remember in Glasgow? As a cocktail, a fiery cocktail. I'm seeing Trump speaking out of turn, causing problems, lighting fires. And he's not going to be able to put some of them out. Peppers. Be fierce about the ways in which you protect yourself. Allies away. I'm seeing Bernie Sanders again, who I love. I think he's great. I don't know if he's got information. I'm not sure if I've had that before as well. I'm not sure if he's got information about something it's to do with ice. And a way to reduce their powers. I don't know. You're being asked to breathe because it's going to be tough. This big change is going to bring some anxiety and turmoil and disruption. The National Guard will be deployed in LA again. I'm seeing a plane explode. Something coming out of the sky will land with a heavy thud. It's a fireball. I don't know if something's breaking off the sun and coming towards us. It gets weirder. Oh my goodness. Right, one more card and then they want me to end. They always like me to end with these ones. Blue sky. Seeing an eclipse. It's like that's what's going to, when the darkness comes, lights out, grids are going down, lights, actual lights in buildings, something with electricity, blackout, not being able to see. I'm seeing this person, it's like they can't see with their eyes. They're in darkness and there are cars trying to crash as they walk across the road, but they make it. I don't know what this is. Blackout. We've got Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning towards death. Many more people will leave the planet, not just through war. It's like we can't see something. They're showing me a TV program from Australia called Glitch, where people literally rise out of their graves. Something's awakening and coming up from underneath. Something thought dead is rising again. The ghosts of the past return to warn you. 3 wands. There are people here waiting. Some people have conjured some of these things up. We've definitely got coven work, we've got cult work, wanting the world to be in chaos and for them to be the only survivors to start the new earth again. Oh my God. There you go. Secret organization. I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully we'll get something on that next time. I got that as well. Ghost Whisperers. Conjuring stuff up from the dead. Conjuring people up from the dead to live again. I tell you who I listened to, who's pretty good for really getting to some things as well. Soul Family Oracle. She was talking about people like the old gods rising from the dead. I don't get that. That's her message. I get about people actually rising. So it's all happening. So you can have gods from the past, whatever. But I get people, and I'm seeing World War II, people from World War II. People are rising to fight the enemy once more. I'm getting a headache with this now. I've been told that's because I've got a lot of energy coming at me. It's round here. It's not out on my third eye, but it's round here. Will you leave it there, please? Thank you. All right, okay. Just want to speak through me. There's something about this cube. I just heard cube of existence. I think we'll be talking about that next time. There's something to more. They keep showing me a Rubik's Cube puzzle. It's not AI what they're showing me. Anyway, it's a lot coming. I can just see people coming up from the ground like, oh my God, there's loads of them coming back and protest. There are going to be a lot more paranormal activities in the world. There may be paranormal sightings in Gaza, in a lot going on battlefields. Now, I know people have seen things already. I'm seeing Archangel Michael. Oh, somebody's put wings around me. Oh my God. Something's coming at me, does not want me speaking on this coven work that's going on. It is happening. Something out of time. Messing with time. We keep getting that as well. Time is being messed with. Events are being changed in the past to accommodate the present and this chaos that's been brought in. And we've got chaos coming from the creator, but somebody's taking advantage of that chaos that's being brought in, and they will be dealt with. This is our big warning, or the lights go out. Okay, take care of yourselves. Keep the faith. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please check out the Substacks. Please check out the memberships if you haven't. Big thank you to my members again. To all of you for supporting me, because some of it's getting quite, I mean, it's always been a bit doom, gloom, despair and dark, but it's getting worse. So thank you very much for that, for supporting me. I do truly appreciate it. I can't get to all your comments, but I do read them. I, as in reply to them. I do see your emails. I've been really maxed out doing this blinking proposal, which all ties in with everything that we do on here, but obviously in a slightly different way. Yeah, there's a lot going on. All I can see is a big spacecraft as well hovering over New York City, or as they've given it to me as what's his face and What We Do in the Shadows. Is that thunder? No. What We Do in the Shadows in New York City. So there's something over New York City hovering. Something coming out of New York City. Something coming out the sewers of New York City. Giving me Ghostbusters here. No, we're not. I'm thinking that it's like that. It's not something coming out of the sewers in New York City. A surprise. Oh, exciting. But as I say, we need to prick up our ears, listen, and see. Not go blind anymore, and see something is happening in our cities with the electricity. Something's been tampered with. Somebody's tampering with switches. Somebody's cutting cables. Something coming up from the ground. Tampering with electricity and all electrical equipment. So if we keep stumbling around blind in the dark, it's lights out. Got to end it there. Cryptic, but take care of yourselves. I shall see you next time. Thanks. Bye.